Hello. I guess it's recording. It shows that the mic is on. We'll find out. Hi, Nicole. As you can see, it's nighttime in the airplane, and I have my little iPad lit. My iPad is always lit. It doesn't run off the battery of the plane, so it doesn't drain the plane. This is again the Cessna 172 with my little tablet pad. Gonna bring up a chart real quick. No. Type the right name of the right airport. Licht. Loading airport 2. 10-9 airport chart. And bring it up and zoom it in. Okay, that'll help. Now, as we said before, turn on the flashlight. Ooh, flashlight. Ooh. We're going to do the walk around. So we're going to turn on the battery, drop the flaps. We're going to hide the yoke for a second. And we're going to run the pitot heat for 30 seconds because it's dark. It's still warm out though, because basically all I did was make right now nighttime. So it's still 80-something degrees outside, so it's a warm night. Warm night, warm night. That ought to be enough on the pitot. I love the sound of the gyro winding. And then to the walk around. Already did that. Flaps are down, powered up. Gas is on, both tanks. Trim is not set for takeoff. Set trim for takeoff. Trim is set for takeoff. Door is secure. Elevator. Secure. Good. Rudder. Very good. No tie down. Antenna looks good. Elevator. Not elevator flaps. Flaps are good and tight. One of these times they're not going to be good and tight. Straight. Free movement. Yay. No tie down. Gas cap is on. 9 gallons should be enough for this. Water contamination, none. Yay. Tire looks good. See, a little bit of wear. Oil, 7.5 quarts. So the lump. Ow! I do not have the thing in the do not have the cover. See, there's a cover, and you can take out the cover. Don't want to fly with the cover on. Front tire looks good. Mount. Gas cap is on. 9 US gallons. No water contamination. So 18 gallons should be enough to give us what we want. Pitot heat. I didn't run the pitot heat long enough to heat the pitot. That's the pitot. The air goes in that little hole and tells the plane how fast you're moving. And other stuff that relies on differential air pressure. The lights aren't cracked. The stall warning horn is assembled. Aileron is straight. Aileron is moving free. Flaps are firm. Tire is not too bad, and we are back in the plane. All right. Now, we are going to turn on the battery. And then we're going to turn on the fuel pump. So the fuel pump switch here, we're going to turn it on with a switch. And then watch up here at the fuel flow. It's a fuel flow. Turn on the pump. Move the mixture lever, that red one on the right, till the fuel flow moves up a little bit. Yay, it moved up a little bit. Turn the fuel pump off. Then we're going to turn the key, and when the engine kicks over, move the mixture lever most of the way up. Set the RPMs to 1,000. See the RPMs on 1,000. Yay. Turn on the generator. Annunciators went off. See, annunciators. They're all off. We are good. And now we watch. Whoops, I'm wiggling you all over the place. Oil temperature. Oil temp. We want it into green before we leave. So what else can we do? We can turn on the radio and listen to the weather report. Gotta know your weather report.
Bellingham INTL Information Uniform. 600 Zulu weather. Wind 170 at 8.
Wind hasn't
Visibility
shifted
more
much.
than 10. Sky clear. Temperature 21.
See, temperature 21
2.14.
Celsius. It's still warm.
Altimeter 3001.
3001.
Arriving runway
Pressure
16. Departing runway 16.
001.
Advise on initial contact. You have uniform.
I am not wearing a uniform. I am wearing shorts and a cute tank top. Alright. Now we sit here and we wait. Let's turn off the flashlight. And we'll turn on the nav lights. The nav lights are the red and green one. Red is on the left. Left has less letters than right. Green is on the right. Right has more letters than left. Green has more letters than red. Left. That's our beacon, the red blinky one. It says the airplane is powered, and that little white guy is just, I guess, to show you where the butt of the plane is if you can't see the green and red ones too good. Yeah, back in the plane. Flaps up. See flaps lever? Down here, the pointer. Down there.
That's a lot of what it looks like.
That is nothing like what it looked like. Look at all the fucking legs. The
He had a lot of legs.
The thing I squished only had 6, and a big, long, dangly butt. We're arguing about bugs, Nicole. Say hi, Nicole. We don't want the strobe on until we're getting ready to ease on down the road, as it were. And we're waiting for the while to go up. See all the blue lights over here? All the blue lights are taxiway markers. That is a windsock. That is a baggage cart. Why is a baggage cart going through the general aviation parking lot? I don't know. Look over here. Turn on the flashlight. I don't see any other airplanes. They're all good. There's one. Where's my light? Okay. Look forward. Turn off the flashlight again. We're not going to turn on the. We're going to put the yoke back until after I've turned on all the lights. All right. Whoops! I wiggled it too far the time. Temperature is close enough to green to make me happy, so we're going to go for it. Taxi light. Taxi light. Good enough. Up we go. Let's turn on the strobe too. See, strobe light blinking to tell you there is an airplane here, please look. Nice. Let's bring up our chart. And we're going to 16. Let's straighten into view. Turn on the head tracker. Oh, silly person. I forgot to activate the head tracker. Hold on. Aren't you glad I'm such a professional pilot? And head tracking will now be activated. Hey, whoops. Oh, hey, look, tablet. Whoosh. Now we're straight. Forward, never straight. Hello? Oh. Turned off the head tracker again. Aren't you glad I'm a professional? There, now we're good. Okay, let's. Whoa. Dang it. The head tracker's weird. Yeah, zoom, 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 zoom. Good enough. It'll tell me where I'm going. Okay, so we want to taxi out of here to the right. We don't hit anything. Although, I'm not set for collisions, so if I do hit another airplane, it's not actually going to crash. Wouldn't it be great if the world could look like that? Oh, slow down. Slow down. Check the chart. Yep, we're going the right way. Little red airplane showing us where we are in the chart. Isn't that handy? I pay like $90 a year to have those charts. Aviation is expensive even if it is imaginary. Right. Now we're gonna make the turn. Hey. Taxi down. See the cars driving by? With their little headlights going up on the distance there? Thinks of everything. There's a star in the sky. Star. Move the mouse. Alright. Taxiing along. Doo-doo-doo. I just made one of these videos a little bit ago. You watched it in the daylight. You inspired me to do one. Look at all the cars. My God, it's midnight and there's that many cars driving by. It's midnight in the center. So if you look over here at the clock. Oops. Stop playing. Zoom on the clock. 7:47 Zulu time is 00:47 LT local time. Alright, now we can continue again. Whoa, hello. You don't want to cut the motor. You don't want to be going crazy now, dude. We're almost there. Whoa, hey. Oh, we're off. We're off the charts, man. We're off the charts. There. Alright. Doesn't matter, I knew where I was anyway. I didn't know right where I was until the last minute. Back to the run-up area. You know we like to do our run-ups. Alright. Now, we're going to hide the yoke so we can see the switches. I'm going to put on the parking brake. Noisy. You watching True Crime?
You're going to be able to see if the same vehicle was used.
Oh, okay.
Given that this is all at night.
It's the Popo on the TV. Okay, what am I doing? I forgot. Oh yeah. I'm going to stop the head tracker for a moment. We're going to crank this up to 17. Now we're on 17. Now we're going to turn this key first to the L and back to both, then to R and back, and make sure that the electric magnetos are both functioning properly and not going to complain. We should not drop more than 100 RPM when I do this. About 80. Back up. Goes back up to 17. It goes down to 1650, 1630, 5050. Back up. Alright. Landing lights on. Wind down the motor. Push in the mixture. The mixture is the red one. Pull it out. Push it in. Take off with full mixture. The mixture lever, surprisingly enough, mixes the fuel and the air. As the air gets thinner, you want to lean out the fuel mixture so that it still burns the same as if it's in denser air. Saves fuel and wear and tear on the engine. Now we look up there. I thought I turned the head tracker back on. Okay, I have the head tracker back on now. There is no lights of airplanes coming at me. We're going to go taxi out onto the runway. I should just do a traffic pattern, but she likes the lights. The reason we're doing this is that Nicole likes the city lights at night from the sky. So we're showing her live. Well, not live, because I'm not streaming right now. Alright. Here we go on runway 16. And away we go. 40 knots, 60 knots, 65 knots, and off the ground. Here's the airport.
FSE flight not started.
Yes, the FSE flight is not started because we're not doing anything. There's Airbuses. There's the city. Climbing out. Nose her down a little bit. Give her speed. Power off a little bit. Night lights. Night lights. Alright, oh, we're drifting. We're drifting. We're up high enough. Hose down and power off a little bit. Trim the nose down. And those lights blinking there are the docks. A green light blinking there in the corner. Down here somewhere. Those are dock lights. Alright. No. Up enough. She's watching videos in the background. And there's Bellingham, the city of Bellingham, downtown. Craziness. Pretty lights. Pretty lights. Where the houses. And we're out over to Bellingham Bay or whatever it is. That's why it's so black below us as we're over water. Let's hang the first right turn. Whee! Whee! Whoa. Over there, that bright light is probably Vancouver, Washington. Vancouver, British Columbia. I'm used to saying Washington because we lived in Vancouver, Washington for so long. That is probably Vancouver, British Columbia. Over there, that big bright series of lights. That's Canada that way. I guarantee that's Canada. And sorry about all the wiggly. Here's the bay.
The gear and shit looks like it was a goat. What they call a goat. In terms of like first responder type things.
Okay. Nice turn. See the wings pointed just about at that line there. It's a nice little 2-minute turn, coordinated. Try to keep that ball in the middle of the float. It's a ball float. Now we're going toward Canada. Hello, Canada. There's the airport. See all the blue lights on the taxis?
All wearing rifles and shit.
No. Yep, that's what they were wearing. That's exactly it. Back on. That's town. That's the airport. We're not exactly paralleling the airport. We're kind of looking around at night. Oh, my head tracker is not behaving. Sorry. And if you look here, there's a white light in a blink and then a green light in a blink. Over by mouse. Green light, white light, green light. That's an indicator of an airport. So you can tell them from like a long ways away. See, there's one over there. We're here by the mouse point.
Washington State Patrol has a statewide SWAT response team that comes out of Marysville.
Look at those lights off. Try to knock the dome lights.
And they have the ability, with the Velcro patches on their sleeve, to, if they're deputized by, Whatcom County sheriffs, to theoretically just slap on the other patch.
Oh.
I don't know whether that's actually something you do, but, that's one of the things with the Velcro uniform thing.
Yep. Notch flaps. Keep the nose down. They're going to push the nose down. Oh, see, you can't tell that. Push the nose down. See, you go down now? forgot to turn the wheel back on so you can see what's going on. There's the city lights. And that roadway going off at an angle there is Interstate 5. And if you look right here at those blinky lights, those are the blinking lights to guide you to the runway. They're hella bright when you're driving down that road. We drive down that road now and again. They even sometimes do it at night. And those lights, the blinky runway lights, are hella bright. There's the runway. I think you can see it. And then we go down and make the next turn. Kind of turn towards those lights. Another notch of flaps. We're awful high for where I want to be. We're still 1,000 feet off the ground. Should be more like 800. Making good speed. 65 or so knots on approach. Perfect. And then you use your throttle to determine how fast you go up or down. Pull off on the throttle, the airplane starts to fall rapidly. Ooh. Push forward on the throttle, the airplane shallows out its descent. Now here, 3 white lights, 1 red light. I'm still too high. We want 2 on the right, 2 reds on the right, 2 whites on the left, like that. And now we're on the glide path. Now we try to keep it there. Handy little visual reference. Come on, we want to keep it there. Nope. 3 reds, too low. Red means low, white means high. We want them to be 2 and 2. Ideally. Ideally. And then we're not going to meet the ideal, apparently. We're drifting. We're drifting. And when?
Can you pause the simulator and the recording?
I cannot pause the recording. I can pause the simulator, but it will make my video too long. What's going on?
There is a detail that I think explains a lot that I don't want to say on open mic.
Okay. Well, I'm about ready to land in the taxi because I'm not going to do a traffic pattern because I only have so much time on the live video. Now the landing lights lit up the runway very nicely. Isn't that pretty? 16! Yay! Right down the middle. Pull up the nose. Throttle back. Keep pulling back the nose. Throttle back. Keep pulling back the nose. Squeeze! And we're down. And now we stop the airplane. And then it'll be like, oh, stop. We're going, come on, go. And we're back down. And that was Bellingham at night in a traffic pattern. Let me get parked. Ooh, whoosh. Turn off the landing lights. Turn off the landing lights. And then turn on. It's actually, oh, we're going into grass. That's embarrassing. Hi, boo. And then we're gonna go, and we're gonna go, and we're gonna go. Whee! By the Airbuses. I'm gonna drive right past the Airbuses this time.
I'm a little less worried when we cross the street.
From who?
From the guy arrested for felony harassment and his friend for attempted murder. I'm not quite as worried.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that on open mic after all.
Not the details.
We had SWAT people down the road.
Hell, we had SWAT in our driveway.
I'm going to make this video private so that only people I want to see it, so that we're not just gossiping about the neighborhood in front of the entire world. It was chiefly for Nicole. Whoa! Get out of the way. Hey, you better speed up. You're in my way. I am you. And then we're going to turn in here. And park the plane. We're going to tap wings. I know this is probably a bad place to park. And then we're going to put on the parking brake, and then we're going to stop the head tracker, and then we're going to... Oops, I forgot to turn off the avionics. Always turn off your avionics first, my bad. And that was a nighttime traffic pattern.